Whatever it takes. Oh yeah. You know we gonna make it through. There's a whole lot of nastiness going down on YouTube. Now I got my eye on you. Day after day. Let's talk about this beef that's going down with Kayda Joy and Emily D. Baker, fam. Yo, this shit is quite hilarious. I ain't going front. I wasn't even going to cover this, but fam, I just so happened to just come across a few videos about it, and it was hysterical, fam. I was like, all right, might as well. Plus, I interviewed both of these people, and I guess you could say I had a run-in without a crystal ball, so why not? Let me give my background expertise. That sounds ridiculous saying. Whatever, hit the like button. All right, so now, Kayda Joy's beef with Emily D. Baker on Twitter or whatever social media platform. It's really just Katie being sour, right? Being sour, having some sour grapes in and being extremely bitter. That's really what it is, fam. Like, she's upset. Back a few months back or whatever, sometime even last year, people were really dumping on her harsh. People still give her like a little jabs here and there, but it really was, I guess you could say, a dog pile because it was trending and became trending. Even before that, she had to deal with a little bit of it's like stalkerish behavior, fam. And that's not me defending her. I think she's nasty as fuck. I think Kayda Joy is a piece of shit. But I gotta be unbiased, and yeah, she had to deal with a lot, right? So instead of like handling it in a way where you just don't give a fuck, right? Your channel numbers are doing good, you're growing, you're making your income, Miss Businesswoman. Instead of just moving on and just like not even really thinking about it, she's like actively going out and trying to beef with anyone who said anything bad about her, right? And it's not even like she's winning. Right, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that she's doing good enough to where this shouldn't be a concern, right? So, like, I guess someone on Twitter asked her about Emily or someone mentioned Emily D. Baker. That's the lawyer that has a YouTube channel. She's a content creator. She was covering the Kayda Joy trial or whatever. She definitely blew up. Not going to say from that alone, because she covered a few other cases too as well, but right around that time, from the anti-KJ community all rallying up together and going to Emily D. Baker for the information and her becoming like an authority within that realm. Yeah, she definitely did get some numbers from, I wouldn't say shitting on Katie, but no, just reporting the KJ stuff in an anti-KJ way. Just, you could just tell that she wasn't really rocking with KJ, and not that many people were, including me, right? So yeah, so I can see why KJ is mad, fam. Like, not even trying to inject myself, but from me looking at it from an unbiased way, I've seen people overnight because they hate me in the right moment, fam. That now they got YouTube careers and people, oh, this is amazing. And it's like, yo, fam, this is the person that used to literally be stalking the hell out of me, trying to add me on every platform multiple times. I blocked the account, they add me again. And now because I'm getting canceled, they do this a bunch of videos in that right time. And now people hold them in high regard, right? So it's not me saying that's exactly Emily D. Baker, because she's done a lot before that, right? But from the other side, son, that's how this shit must look. Like, it must look like, yo, fam, so you came in and you like capitalized of a slip up or something that was maybe taken out of context or just a mistake or something bad that I did. And it's like, now you're running around like you're better than me, right? And once again, I'm saying that's not what I'm saying about Emily D. Baker. I'm trying to look at it from Kayda Joy's perspective, right? So she's gonna be petty and try to knock Emily D. Baker down every time or every chance she get, even if it's just her just like talking. In her mind, she's trying to get that win back. She wants to get that hit back in, right? I get it. It's like really not a healthy place to go. with that, fam. You do that, you're gonna be doing that forever, fam. That's why Katie Joy's out here still taking shots at Creep Show. Fam, Creep Show is not even on the platform no more. She got canceled, and yet KJ is just going at her still, fam. And it's like, let it go, fam. Let it go. Like, I do not understand the purpose of holding on to something like that. Like, in the moment, like, say KJ, while she's being canceled, if she was to feel that way, you can't fault her for that. You can't fault her for feeling any type of way in any moment, or to be honest. But in that moment, while she was being canceled, if she was to feel that way, that would be completely understandable, right? You would get that. You'd be like, oh, all right. So yeah, there's fame. I'm telling you, a lot of people talk shit about this and accountability until they get canceled for some shit that is not even true, fam. I've been canceled multiple times, fam. And do you know how it feels when like a year later, people come up to you like, oh my God, you were right. So it feel like a big slap in your fucking face, fam, right? So it just allows me to see things from every perspective. So yeah, KJ, who once again is a nasty motherfucker. I could get her pettiness and all that shit, but she gotta let that shit go, fam. Let it go, because she's not being canceled anymore. People still talk shit, but her channel is doing pretty well off of her doing dugga, right? And mind you, the people that's in the Duggars, the family, they can feel the same way that KJ feels about Emily D. Baker about KJ. Like, yo, look at this girl. She having a come up. Her career is blowing up off of a downfall and maybe even lies. Things that's not even associated with us or about us per se, but because we're related to someone in particular, now she's doing videos nonstop about our lives now. So it's like, it's extremely hypocritical, right? I just think that's what I take from that on KJ's side. As far as Emily didn't do nothing wrong. She spoke about whatever the trending topic was. She was doing that type of content before. She's doing that type of content after. But I guess bare minimum, you could say to act as if like there was nothing shady about it. Come on, let's keep it real, right? Like, she didn't do anything deliberately to hurt anyone. But fam, there's a cause and effect, fam. Yeah, while the cancellation's going on, you're pumping out videos. Someone might lose subs. You might gain. That's a possibility, right? But I guess it's not. I don't want to say appropriate. It's not society standard to blatantly admit that shit. It is not, fam. It is fucking not. Especially if you're doing business, right? Because you don't want the consumer to look at you a certain way. Emily D. Baker is a fucking businesswoman. She is a business woman, fam. That's straight up. So if you think she gonna say anything that's unnecessarily gonna make her look a certain way on anyone's behalf that she don't personally know, you out your fucking mind. Why? Because that affects money. If she was to say, yo, you know what, KJ, my bad. Let's let bygones be bygones. It is what it is. She would definitely lose somewhat of a following, right? Not all of it, of course not, right? Because she still does what she does. But the people that like can't stand KJ would fucking be highly upset. What? Oh my God, now y'all best friends? Because they crazy like that. And you're gonna notice, well, at least if you pay attention, especially on YouTube with creators, there's a certain type of creator, which is almost all of them, that think that same way, fam. They will fucking let someone get run over by a bus, bro, if they think that running over there and saving them will help them get any kind of subs. I hope people have not listened to this thinking I'm defending KJ at all. I clearly stated that Emily didn't do anything wrong, right? Sometimes it's business, right? So now she's looking at it like, yo, fam, I did some videos on you, whatever. It is what it is. Why are you still bringing this shit up, right? I get it, but you know why she's still bringing the shit up. It's gonna spade a spade. Fam, when people be crying about me, son, that I actually did videos on, fam, I'm not gonna sit here and say why they still going on. No. I know why they're upset. It might not make any fucking sense, right? Like I might not get with it, but I see why. Like that weirdo Save Robbie, that motherfucker, fam, like he is wild with it. I would understand why he could be mad or just not like me or whatever, but he went to another extent though. That's a whole different story. I don't think KJ is doxing Emily D. Baker, none of that shit. She's just being a little upset. She's doing a little fussing, a little hissy fit on Twitter, Instagram. But then, damn, am I prepared to even say that that's gaslighting though? I'm not sure. Some might be able to argue that is gaslighting, but do people give a fuck when they don't like the person? Nah, because they don't like KJ, they think that she's less of a human. She does that to a lot of people too as well, so I get it. But still human, right? Still a person, right? So just because we don't like it don't mean that something's not something, right? Gaslighting is gaslighting. KJ do be bugging out a lot, but sometimes she'll say some shit and I'll be like, oh, well, that actually does make sense. That was foul. Because think about it, like when she says, yo, people be stalking me and doing too much, motherfuckers be laughing her out the room, bro. And I personally have seen, especially when I was covering KJ, people fucking try to send me shit. Yo, would you like me to go follow her and send this to you? I could go get this. And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? No, what the hell? Block. So yes, like sometimes she going crazy and like she tripping, and sometimes fam she right on the fucking money because there's some sick motherfuckers out here, right? Nobody wants to admit that because they dislike her. It's the same way how a lot of people don't like me because I'm an asshole, and every time some crazy shit happen to me, motherfuckers act like you deserved it. It's fucking nasty. The people get their channel terminated off of fucking words. They deserved it. They were mean to me. I got a comment like that the other day, son, when I talked about somebody getting terminated. And I was like, yeah, man, I don't think people should get terminated for opinions and shit. You're absolutely wrong. And they start naming shit that hurt their feelings personally. And I'm like, that got nothing to do with what I'm saying, fam. None. Because if we was to go that way, fam, anything people get offended for, everyone would be off the platform. I don't want to go too far into that side little rant. I digress. But yeah, I can see why both parties are just like, yeah, whatever with this bullshit. I do think that KJ need to just let it go, fam. Let it go. And once again, Emily D. Baker didn't do nothing wrong. So, not really. Nothing wrong. It's really acknowledgement. Which you don't have to fucking do. Like, especially like to the person, like, oh, I hurt your feelings. No. But I just try my personal best to try to like understand. Even in the fucking weirdos that do crazy shit to me, I try my best to understand, right? Like, you don't have to agree with someone to understand why that person did something, right? You never had a friend that did some what the fuck shit and you like, that's motherfucker. Wait, you understand why he would do? Yeah, that's fam. I've known him for a long time. That's the weird fucking way that person thinks. I don't agree with it. I think they're batshit crazy, but I could get how they came to that fucking conclusion, right? And if you do that more, then you'll be upset less, fam. And I know a lot of people probably gonna disagree with this video. Well, whatever. Let me know in the comment section. One thing I do want to say too as well, fam, and I know people are gonna dislike bomb me and hate me and unsubscribe when I say this, but fam, I was watching a bunch of videos about this topic, right? And the ass kissing that I seen was fucking ridiculous, bro. Oh my God. Yes. Emily is a very intelligent woman. She's a great businesswoman, maybe even great lawyer, right? Good personality, great at talking, explaining shit, right? Cool. Fam, but the ass kiss, bro, I was seeing people break down line for line her entire life to debunk a petty statement that KJ made. Like, whoa, like yo, people, KJ will say, Emily's not smart. What? Well, first of all, in the first grade, Emily, when asked who was the president, said this, which led to when she went to the second grade and picked her first crayon. Yo, my man, whoa. Goddamn. Like, yo, fam. And I know I'm wrong for saying this, but the ass kissing and entertainment just to get subs is fucking crazy. Maybe that explains why I don't grow fast. I don't really play. Let me not say grow. Don't grow fast. I grow the right way, the organic way, the genuine way. But fam, a lot of people, they'll blow up from the fake ass kissing like things, and it's like these people don't really actually like the people that they talk about. They don't actually really know them. They don't really care to know them, to have any kind of conversation with them, which I encourage these people. Go do interviews with these people that you speak so highly of. Actually, you get to know them, right? And then genuinely be like, oh, this is a good person. But from you just watching some fucking videos, fam, bro, like you gotta relax. And that's not me taking a dig at anybody, fam. It could have been anyone, fam. Every time I watch, I'm gonna be honest, yo, when I be doing research and I see that type of shit, I click off the video. I'm like, yo, like, can you tell me what's the story? What's the facts? Well, what the fuck? You giving me a whole thing? If you do a whole video that is like a fucking bio, when you giving that's different. I'll watch that whole shit. But if you just bust that out in the middle of the I ain't got time for that. Come on, bro. I know people gonna disagree and probably take this a different way. I don't really give a fuck, fam. I don't care, fam. I just listen. I press record. I just say my opinions of some shit that I watched. That's all. That's all, fam. If you offended or hurt, it is what it is. And yeah, I'm not attacking anybody. No shade towards Emily. No shade towards Katie Joy, even, fam. I have no malice or any hate towards anybody. Check out the interviews I did with both of those guys, actually, in my interview playlist. See you guys later. I'm eating crackers because I'm high and I started getting a little bit hungry. But that's not why I'm here. I want to tell you guys that you get early access to all my videos if you sign up for channel memberships. And not only that, if you sign up for my Patreon, you get access to my podcast. Oh, we get real crazy on that. I'm taking my shirt off. My shirt coming off. You better sign up. Shirt coming off, man.